All right, let's get this show started.
Things got out of control during Rampage Jackson's recent stream. At one point, powerlifter Larry Wheels slapped boxer Dean the Great for disrespecting his wife.
No, don't do. Oh, whoa.
I know we're streaming this.
No, hey, bro, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect the king like that. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we streaming. You gotta chill.
We got chill. I know we streaming.
She a queen, though.
Hey, honey, your liquor. I know we streaming, but honey, your shit.
His
Come
wife
on.
up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful. Hey, did you get that?
This.
We're doing with the hands. Listen.
You ready for 200 Gaethje? Oh! Dean!
All night getting on.
Yeah.
I was
Dean.
waiting for that moment.
That was a real ass slap, man. Get your ass in the van. It was a hard ass slap. Come on.
Test.
Come on.
The situation escalated further when Dean told Rampage that he had a gun and reminded him that Larry isn't bulletproof, prompting Rampage to step in and de-escalate the tension.
I got my strap in the car. Nigga, bro. Gonna slap the shit out of me in front of the girls.
No, the girls didn't see it. He stopped you in front of his wife. These girls, they didn't see it. I'm being 100. They didn't see it.
You ain't bulletproof.
100%. But I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, you my boy. Hey, you my brother.
I'm not gonna get slapped on camera, nigga.
I know you're not bitch.
I don't give a fuck about no nigga swing me around, nigga.
Hey. I'm be 100.
Slap me, bro.
I'm be 100. You was in the wrong on that one.
I'm vibing.
I know you vibing, nigga. You drunk and vibing.
Alright, bro.
I'm be 100. Hey, listen. I'm be 100. You my boy. If that was my wife, I wouldn't slap you. I would like pick you up and act like I want to slam you. But he ain't us.
Quick heads up, guys. If you're enjoying the content, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the hype button to help us reach more viewers. Now, back to the news. Anthony Smith's retirement didn't last too long. Lionheart retired after Zhang Mingyang handed the MMA veteran his third straight loss last April, but the 37-year-old is now set to compete under Jorge Masvidal's game-bred bare-knuckle MMA brand just shy of a year since his last fight. According to the report from MMA Junkie, Masvidal's promotion is returning with a pair of 16-man heavyweight and lightweight tournaments this year, and both will feature a $500,000 prize pool. The heavyweight tournament is scheduled to take place on April 10th in the Dominican Republic, and the initial batch of confirmed fights feature a number of notable names familiar to fans of both the UFC and PFL. Smith moves up to the heavyweight division to take on fellow UFC veteran Chase Sherman. Guto Innocente will meet recently released UFC fighter Muhammad Usman. Alexander Romanov returns to meet Nikolai Kovalenko, and Todd Duffy takes on 2021 PFL heavyweight champion Bruno Capoloza. The other 4 heavyweight matchups for the April 10th card are expected to be revealed in the upcoming days, and the game-bred bare-knuckle MMA lightweight tournament is scheduled to take place on May 1st in Miami, Florida. One of MMA's biggest what-ifs is returning to combat sports competition. Former UFC contender Zabit Magomedsharipov announced Monday that he has signed with ACBJJ, the Russian grappling promotion that has featured UFC stars such as Arman Tsarukyan and Alexander Volkov. No further details were unveiled Monday regarding a date or opponent for Zabit's debut. The 35-year-old was once hailed as a blue-chip MMA prospect who many believe had the potential to be a future UFC featherweight champion. The Dagestan native was an imposing 145-pounder who tore through the UFC's ranks from 2017 to 2019, winning all 6 of his bouts while defeating the likes of Calvin Kattar and Jeremy Stevens. He was removed from the UFC's featherweight rankings due to an inactivity in April 2021. Zabit was ranked number 3 at the time of his removal, and subsequently confirmed his shocking retirement the following year due to a variety of health issues. Israel Adesanya says his upcoming fight with Joe Pyfer is the biggest fight of his career, but in his own unique way. The two will meet in the main event of UFC Fight Night 272 on March 28. Speaking to Combat TV ahead of the bout, Adesanya explained why the fight is so important not just for Pyfer but for himself as well. Izzy emphasized that this matchup will be a true test to see if he still has what it takes to compete with the world's top middleweights.
I'll say for me, it's not really about him. This is about me. This is the bigger fight of his life. It's the biggest fight of my life in another aspect, not in the way for him as it is for me. Because I've been sitting at the top, still at the top, you know. I'm doing more than a lot of guys who are even champions, you know. But yeah, for him, this is a moment that he has to really lock in. And this is a moment that I have to really lock in as well, but not for the same reasons. So yeah, I welcome the challenge and I'll make sure the best man wins.
Adesanya also reacted to Pyfer's habit of fighting without wrapping his hands.
Yeah, he's a strong, powerful fighter. I heard he doesn't wrap his hands because he likes to, throw bombs. I'm like, cool. I welcome that. I don't wrap my hands before I do pads, before I spar. I don't wrap my hands either. And he's a dangerous guy. He's a dangerous guy with a powerful right hand, good wrestling. His jab is pretty educated. So we're taking him very seriously because he's a dangerous man. But so am I.
Justin Gaethje and his coach are back at it again. The two once again got into body shot sparring, with Gaethje stumbling to the ground after taking a surprise shot from his coach. Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson has high praise for Islam Makhachev. Makhachev is widely recognized for his dominant wrestling and grappling skills and is considered one of the sport's top wrestlers. Speaking to Submission Radio, Steveson was asked about Makhachev's wrestling and remarked that the UFC champion could easily be a top 5 wrestler in the world if he focused solely on wrestling.
How do you rate Islam Makhachev? I think this is coming from the wrestling, right? Because your friend Gordon Ryan made some comments about Khabib and who else? And he said the wrestling basically is different levels. If they were competing in wrestling, it's not the same. So I want to know just about Islam. How do you rate his wrestling? And like, if let's say he went and wrestled against some of the best in the world in wrestling competition, do you think that would stand up? Because obviously this is MMA, two different sports.
Yes. Are we giving him time to train?
We'll give him a time to train. He's in Dagestan, brother. He's training all the time.
He's training all day. If Islam solely focused on wrestling, he would be a very good 74-kilogram wrestler. I think top 5 in the world.
Brendan Schaub can't believe people still think Tom Aspinall is faking his eye injury. With more troubling details about Aspinall's condition recently coming to light, a return to the octagon doesn't appear to be happening anytime soon. Speaking on his Thick Boy podcast, Schaub strongly pushed back against accusations that Aspinall is exaggerating or lying, calling the entire situation heartbreaking. He also placed blame on Dana White, arguing that White's earlier comments helped spark the online speculation and gave critics ammunition to question the legitimacy of Aspinall's injuries.
You know how dumb you have to be? You're talking about the guy who grew up in a jiu-jitsu dojo, who's dedicated his entire life, who was the baddest man walking the planet. He would be faking all this for what? Because of Ciryl Gane? No one's scared of Ciryl Gane. It's a great matchup for Tom. Yeah, but he struggled for that round. What the f are you talking about? That's why the fights are 5 rounds, dumbass. I do not get it. I don't get it. It's heartbreaking. After 4 months, he's still doing 18 eye exams and counting, 3 different prescription glasses, double eye surgery, 32 eye drops per day, balance loss caused by vertigo, blurry vision, consistent black spot. Double vision makes him sick. He can't drive. He has to have a driver, man. Struggles to use his phone, play with his kids.
He misses people's handshakes is what they're saying. Yeah. Like a simple handshake. And remember you mentioned too, like Dana White will devalue his own product, which doesn't make sense. But that's how powerful Dana White's statement is when he goes like, oh, he didn't want to continue.
Here's the problem is what makes Dana great is he shoots from the hip and he's not, so politically correct, right? He just says what he says. And right after the fight, you can see how Dana can say that. But the issue with that is now that gives energy and that gives perspective. So the rest of the UFC trolls jump on that, and now it just ignites the fire on Tom.
Yeah.
Michael Bisping and Paul Felder both believe that Ciryl Gane should get a title shot against Alex Pereira if Tom Aspinall doesn't return anytime soon. Speaking on the latest episode of the Believe You Me podcast, Bisping and Felder admitted that while life isn't fair and the fighter who committed the foul should not be rewarded, Ciryl Gane is the man who should be fighting for the title.
Comes out and puts that kind of cryptic post out there saying 1, 2, 3, go. I think it's go time. You think it's him and Ciryl Gane?
And again, this isn't right because it's like the guy that committed to foul is being rewarded. But again, and this is for anyone,
the only one that makes sense.
Life's not fair sometimes. Yeah. It's not a fair world. You know what I mean? You make your own reality. You make your own fortune. You got to get out of bed every day, and because no one else cares about you. They really don't. And they, like, you know, whatever faction of life it is, no one cares about you, right? The only person that gives about you, not the government, not people at work, no one. The only person that cares about you is you, your wife, your kids. You got your little family unit, and you focus on you guys. And so it sucks for Tom, but I would say that right now Ciryl Gane is the man, because he was fighting for the undisputed belt. He was doing well.
Yeah.
And Alex Pereira versus Ciryl Gane's a bloody good matchup.
It's a great matchup. And, you know, it was going to be Tom and Ciryl in a rematch. And obviously, Tom is still dealing with the eye stuff. And that absolutely sucks.
Joaquin Buckley has called out Dana White for seemingly forgetting his name amid his ongoing feud with Terrence Crawford. The back and forth began after Crawford claimed the UFC would never be bigger than boxing. Buckley fired back, and the situation escalated when Crawford labeled him clueless in response to Buckley's comments about how a street fight between them would end. Buckley later offered to spar Crawford, even naming a location and date to settle the dispute. However, when White was asked about the situation at the Zuffa boxing press conference on Sunday, he appeared unaware of the details and quickly dismissed the idea of the two facing off in a boxing match. Buckley didn't take that lightly. He posted a video criticizing White for forgetting his name and expressed frustration over what he sees as a double standard, pointing out that fighters like Conor McGregor were given the opportunity to box, while others are not.
Terrence Crawford and Buckley, I know these questions about boxing and MMA guys.
Terrence Crawford and who?
Dang, Dana. You done forgot who I was, huh? Right? You done forgot the dude that got, you know, knockout of the year 2020, right? One of the most viral knockouts known for the UFC. Oh, yeah, you forgot one of the guys that you said, hey, man, this is the dude to watch out for in 2021, right? With Hamzat and Kevin Holland. Oh, yeah, you forgot that this is one of the guys that went on that 2024 crazy streak, right? In a new weight class at welterweight, knocking out 3 ranked opponents. Oh, yeah, you forgot that this was one of your most viral fighters that always get his name clipped and mentioned in everything he do. Look, Dana, it ain't nothing personal, bro. I think what you're doing for Zuffa Boxing is incredible, and especially giving boxers the opportunity to go out there and really build a name for themselves. But if you don't think that MMA fighters have an ability or have a place for Zuffa Boxing, I really believe that you are mistaken. And giving us an opportunity, man, to go out there and really put it on, you know, some of these boxers and really show them, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to really kind of go out there and put on a performance of a lifetime, right? You know, utilize us as a tool. Because one thing is kind of crazy to me, right, that you say that we can't compete in Zuffa Boxing, but you saying that these basketball players and these football players.
I think it's awesome that these guys want to try to fight.
Which I seen them train, bro. Here it is right here. Boy, straight train, right? You giving them a little bit too much confidence, right, in their mind. You know that we can go in there in the Zuffa Boxing, man, and put on some good work. And look, if you don't believe me, Dana, this is one thing I tell you, right? I know you a type of person, you a betting man for sure, but get your boy Colin Wash, man, in the Apex with me, and we can get some work in, right? And I can show you, you know what I'm saying, how I get down in the boxing ring. Plain and simple. Let's go.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Rishi Extraordinary. Number 2 meme was posted by Prince Habibo. And number 1 meme was posted by Cragsaw.